This video is on how to properly wedge clay prior to wheel throwing. So I have a large section of clay here, my scale, and I'm going to simply cut a few pieces from this block of clay. And I'm trying to cut about 1 inch or so down. That's usually about 1.5 to 2 pounds of clay, which is the amount that I'm asking for you guys to use. So I'll cut a few pieces, and I could even check the weight of this on my scale. And it's about 1.5 pounds. This one's about 1.5, a little bit more. So they're all in the same range. When I first start to wedge clay, I'm going to make sure that I'm taking the pieces from this block and I'm putting them on their side. And I'm using pressure from both of my hands. I'm putting pressure down with this part of my palm. So I'm going to push down and then lift back up. Push down and lift back up. So as I start wedging, you're going to see what is called a ram's head look. So it has this look of being kind of a face with eyes, nose, and multiple folds. You should see folds very close to one another. That ensures that you're wedging the clay very well and very thoroughly. This is a short motion. So what I see a lot of times is students pushing so much forward like this and then rolling it back up here. Now what's happening here is that you're gonna trap air right like that, and you don't wanna do that. The goal of wedging clay is that you do not trap air. If anything, you're removing any air pockets. So I'm putting pressure here and pressure downward. Short motion, so I'm kind of picking it up and putting it on tip of its nose, pushing down. The more you do this, the quicker you'll get and the easier it'll become. I recommend doing this probably about 20 times per piece, and this is depending on the size of the piece that you're using as well. But in the beginning, it's a good idea to really practice this. So 20 to 30 times per piece is a good average. So as you can see still, every single time I do this, I'm getting this shape, these folds, and it's maintaining the same width. It's not spreading out. It's not spreading out because I'm continuously putting some pressure here of making it avoid spreading out. If I didn't do that, I would just be putting my palms like this, and the piece would be getting longer, which I don't want. So once I feel that the piece has been wedged enough, I will then take it, roll it into itself. So I'm rolling all of those folds into itself, stand it up, and this is how I'll throw this on the wheel.